points in the game.
Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. On the run, it's Lee. Spins away from the defense. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, why have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Got a man. It's Lynch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple will line up with a first and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. How about this defense just wrecking the offense on the last 2 plays and forcing a third and goal? Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Temple. Fitted in the window for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. And defense.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Lee. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Hart. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Ripped a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hart. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This defense is there again. They keep feeding the back, and he finds no success at all. Snagged out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Converts on 4th down, still going. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down, looking for more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Hart. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And the Owls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's brought down at the 26.
And your Temple Owls will take over. First and 10.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Motion from the back. Snags it quickly on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it.
Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they want in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
To the air, it's Hart. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Owls! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. Turns it on in midfield. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Owls! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the the RPO complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Lee. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back.
He'll take a deep shot here. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Rides to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
3rd down coming up.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll go to the toss, finding an escape route. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat, it's been that kind of day for this defense.
They're going to ride this running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Temple lining up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to... Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures. There
he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Hart. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Coverage team gets the job done. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks.